Banange muli mutya olunaku olwaleero mugenda kukakasa Bossman as usual, Kaptain creative, tuli wano ng'essanyu litutta. Lwaki? Kubanga wiiki ebadde busy nnyo. Musajja alayidde, yali agamba nti agenda layira simanyi kyazizzaako, naye mu byonna abaana banyumidde omukolo. Kasente saakalaba k'erikopita keys sente y'erikopita mwagikola mutya? Abaana mwabasuze ebweru ne bana Uganda tulina obudde. But anyway, byonna nga tubitadde aside, I have my old boy edda bali bamwita Sharif. Nasoma naye mu primary. Bwe yamala ye n'agamba nze bwe ntunatunulamu wano sina wali kyenkola wano. Naye ate I think ffe we twasomera oba wali omuzimu ogwatulimu, because abaana abasinga be nasoma nabo wewunye nno mu primary, abaana be nasoma nabo singa mu primary, bw'aba si producer muyimbi, bw'aba si muyimbi akuba gita, bw'aba takuba gita akola ku TV, bw'aba takola ku TV akola ku radio. I really don't know. Naye nno munnaye Sharif agenda beeyanjulira kane lwaleero tetusigwe tukyazizza Afro Papi. You're welcome, my brother.
Thank you, my brother. Hey guys, Afro Papi right here. Ndi musanyifu nnyo okubeera mu ggwanga. We're gonna have chats, we're gonna talk. I'm ready for anything. Let's go.
Rachi Afro Papi.
Afro Papi is kind of interesting because I'm African, though I live in Europe, but I'll always be African. So I wanted to have a way how to represent my country, Uganda, of course, in the diaspora. And when I was looking for a name came up actually at school in Europe. I had even a big hair afro more than this one, and the ladies at school used to call me Afro Papi because of the hair. And Papi, Spanish ladies use the word Papi for, hey, Papi, something like that. So I said Afro Papi, and I was like, oh, sounds good.
Yes.
So I took it, and I'm representing Africa, Afro Papi, and then why not? That's where the name came from.
So before Afro Papi name, oyina erinnya lyali okozesa?
No, I didn't, because I wasn't making any music.
Oh,
I'm just doing this now for like 4 or 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So kati baana batandika okuyita Afro Papi. Abakyala nga bakuyita Papi.
Yeah.
Abalenzi nga bakuyita Afro.
Yeah.
Olwa
yeah. Now it's shorter, but back in the days it was even huge.
Okusinga kakati awo ne kivaawo n'ogamba nti engeri kandigatti Afro Papi.
It's authentic.
But naye abakyala bana Uganda ndoza bana kezi bino ebintu bye bagamba buli lunaku. Abaana balina oyiga tuyita ku mannya getawulirangako. Tukoye zihani, zibe, zisweet, zibaby. Kati naye wompitira Papi. Obonvumye. So Afro Papi, oli muna Uganda
nnyo
omakyajjukira Oluganda?
Of course.
Ebyaddala
Olwaddala
otwala bbanga ki nga toyogera Luganda?
Man, that's a good one, because in Europe everyone speaks Dutch mostly and English. So if you don't have people to speak with Luganda, with time, of course, you forget some words. Or obera tuchaliku up to date. Because as I came back here, I see kids use some slangs. They have some new words I don't know about. I know the words from when I was a kid. They say some slogans like Tomenya Waya, like some friend had told me what that means. I didn't know. I was like, what is that? Anti Mukube Peva, like so it's different.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Afro Papi. Tukyasobola okuyita muna Uganda?
No. Because my name, the African names, of course, Karoya, so I'll always be Ugandan. Tusobola kukyuka. Yeah.
Naye nga eri wafuna obutuuzi already?
Yes, I'm a citizen now. I'm a Dutch citizen, but I'm also still Ugandan as well by blood, and I was born here as well. So yeah.
Yes. Kati nkubuuze gaawa ag'Ebudaaki age Europe yonna, kubanga nkumanya ozunga. Nkubuuze galiwa ag'Ebudaaki age Europe?
Gonna.
Yeah. Anyway, bali batya oba muli mutya mu obulamu obusanze otya eyo comparing otya obulamu bwe walimu wano n'eri tusiigire ekifaananyi.
Well, you know, it's quite simple. Obulamu in Europe is quite fast life. Obulamu boduka because people they have 9 to 5. You know, you wake up in the morning, you go to work, you come back home, you rest a bit, go out, have some food, you sleep again, you repeat. They call it a rat race. You're always in the race. So life in Europe is very fast. So if someone goes and they take long without reaching back, it's not that they don't have time anymore, but it's the system. The system is built to keep you very busy. What I see in Uganda, people are free. People here move on their schedules. No one's gonna tell you, hey, you have to be here, you have to be there. You can be anywhere you want when you want to. And people here take things slow. In Europe, time is time, and have to be in A and B at this time, and that, you know, is different. So here, changu.
So wano okusinziira bw'ekitemyetemyemu nti wano tetuli serious.
Those are your words.
Obudde tubutwala nga bwe twagala at any time we want.
Yes, I would say that, but it's not a bad thing because you know, it's important for people to live fast.
Yeah.
Because in Europe, I don't think that's living.
Yeah.
Because you're always chasing.
Yeah.
You know, you're always on the go. You know, when people take the time, you relax, you have a drink like you see we were doing, and you get to enjoy the quality of life, which you don't have in Europe. So Zendowoza, Uganda is best when it comes to that.
Ate nga wagiddukamu
Ekituufu.
Afro Papi.
You know,
bwe wadduka mu Uganda ate ogamba Uganda is the best.
Yes, let me tell you why. Because you know, when you haven't been somewhere, you only hear stories from people who have been. And the white man has done a very good job of painting a good picture of how Europe is and painting a picture of how Africa is. So when you're only here in Africa and you haven't been to Europe, you really don't know how Europe is until you're there.
Yeah.
But when you're there, it's already too late for you to be like, oh, maybe I didn't want to be here. You can, of course, always come back, but the opportunities there, what you can do, what the money is, what is, you know, there you have things which keep you there. I thought you know maybe scared to come back here. Yeah. So it's a very big difference.
So for that reason, musalawo n'ogamba, let me see how to balance it.
Otulubuzeeko okole byokoze, and you come back the next time. I think I will die wakoma. So you find the balance.
Yeah. Bonsigira olunaku lwa Afro Papi. Okay, bannayuganda ffe tetukyalina weekend, but weekend ate weekdays we ever tuba mu kucakala. Uganda weeri tugamba awo we tuli abaana balya ssente zaabwe, however n'abakaba bakaba.
Of course.
But nsiigira weekend ya Afro Papi Europe.
Well, weekend Afro Papi Europe is quite interesting. Kubanga me, I can say I'm one of the 5% which don't have a usual job. Besides music, I'm also an aircraft marine engineer.
Wow.
So I travel the world for my job, so I'm not always in the one country. So I'm always in Africa as well. I also go to African countries. For example, next week I'll go to Equatorial Guinea for work as well. I travel to the US. So my days are always different. See, now Nakurubelanga is the same. Because weekend yange, you can find me in another country. Either I'm supposed to work or I decide to take a day off. Because I worked so much the last week and I'm like, okay, this weekend I'm going to chill. But where I am at that point, it depends on what job I have, which country. Yeah, so Nakurubelanga, the always different. Weekend, the always different.
So kati saawa zino twogera ne mechanical w'ennyonyi.
Yes, you are actually. And that's what most people don't know. Because when you see Afro Papi, you first of all think about the artist. But besides the art, the music, there's Afro Papi or Sharif Kawaya, the engineer.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, omwana ono agenda kundeetera omubuuza ebibuuzo ebingi. Kati ndako ennyonyi otandika otya okukanika ennyonyi?
Kibuuzo kirungi. Ennyonyi, when I went to Holland, I was still young. So naina okudayo in schools and I studied the language first. I had to learn the Dutch language because it's a dominant language in their country. Their country, of course, you need to accept their culture and mix, involve, like be part of it. And then here in Uganda, our system is you study science, mathematics, everything you don't even need. There, once you know the language, you choose or they do some tests with
Oh.
you, IQ tests. What can you really do? How high is your IQ? And then based on that, they have options. Then you do tryouts, you do exams, and then you end up in a certain university studying something you like, because they know you're going to be successful in that. You're going to be able to finish it. You're going to be able to do it. You're capable of doing that. So that's
ati gwe wagenda okulaba nga course zino zonna ng'ennyonyi y'olina okukola.
Actually, Omanyi, when we were young, when they asked you, what do you want to do when you grow up? Your parents were like, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a pilot.
Yeah.
But the idea for me was to be a pilot, actually. I even went to for playing school. I did lessons, like as it's called PPL, private pilot licensing. It requires a lot of money.
Oh.
Where my idea was like, you know what? Let me first study something where I can make a lot of money. So we're affording that dream. For me, being a pilot, being able to fly, is at the end of the day a dream. It's not. I don't want to do it as a career, but just as a dream. So ningamba kansome engineering, because I was already a handman. I'm good with electrics. I'm good with mechanics. I was like, okay, if I study this and work, I can still pay for my license as a pilot. Because the sky is the limit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's great. So kakati tuli wano gw'osobola okulaba noga nti kati oyo kubanga abakanika ennyonyi. Emmotoka nazo muzisobola.
You can't fix a plane and then don't fix a car, you know. It's like fixing a plane and you can't fix a microwave. You can't.
Oh man, yeah, Afro Papi right now. So, music.
Yeah.
Why music?
Good question. Look, music started during the first lockdown.
Yeah, 2020,
yeah, something like that, 2022. So I was, home. We can't do anything. You can't travel. You can't really work. So I was in the house and I was like, man, I gotta do something creative. So I ordered online all the microphones, pianos.
Oh,
I ordered everything I needed. And I was like, okay, I wanna use this time since we're gonna be locked down for a long time. Let me learn a new hobby. Let me learn something new.
Yeah.
And music came to my head first because back in school, I don't know if you can remember, school choir we were killing it.
Mu bintu byonna ebiseera ebyo bali bamuyita Kawooya Sharif. Yalina fujjo nnyo. Waliwo akawala kandeeteranga emiyembe. Sharif oli mu birungi zijjukidde. Era olwaleero ogenda kumpa sente. Bale waliwo akawala bakayita ka Damale.
Damale.
You remember Damale? Yalina mukwano gwe, yalina muganda we baali bamuyita Segawa.
I remember Segawa. The name.
Kati then the sister.
Yeah.
Kati sister wa Segawa. Ewaabwe wakajjukira bo bali bava kukubaawo before nga tunatuuka mu Bakizito. Kati sister wa Segawa balina emiyembe biki and all that. So baleetanga kati nze ne muggulako omukwano olw'emiyembe.
Sister.
Ngendo
brother.
Kubanga sister yali aleeta.
Okay.
Kati ngendo olaba emiyembe yandeeteranga etaano. Kati aleeta gumu. Takyaweze. Ngendo obuuza bane kyakigenda manti Kawooya. Kawooya kati emiyembe yalya. So well, but anyway, what I was trying to say, guys, twali bayimbi bakukutivu mu primary affair. I don't remember the name of Madam. Yali Madam wani banai. I can't remember.
I don't remember any teacher actually, man. It's been a long time.
No. I remember George.
I remember the twin. What was the name?
What
was the twin?
Yeah.
There were two twins.
Man, it's
so long.
It's hard to remember. But anyway, so Afro Papi.
Yeah.
Kati gwe mumala ogenda mu lockdown.
Yeah.
Nojjukira kye twakolanga ku ssomero.
Yes.
Ne kwaya. N'ogamba kyonna ekijja kanyimbe.
Let me sing. Let me represent my country. Let me bring back those memories from back in the days from back in school. Europe. Let me showcase my culture.
Okay, otumize ebintu bino. Did you know how to play a guitar or a piano or something to record yourself or that?
Nothing. for me, I was like, okay, I have the time, I have the money, let me order everything I need. YouTube is gonna be my savior. So I looked up everything on YouTube.
Yes,
Yeah. And then started learning how to play piano, how to use Logic Pro to make music, how to record myself, how to do this, how to do that, and everything started going good.
Wow. So that means your very first song
Yeah.
were recording.
Yeah, and the song is even called Lockdown.
You're serious?
Yeah, it's called
It's on
Everybody
YouTube.
in a Lockdown on YouTube. Yeah.
Wow.
But
So your production, your first song, it was
Yeah.
your production.
it was my own production, from the
Yeah.
beat to the vocals to the mixing to the mastering.
Wow.
And you can if
No
you listen to it,
piano.
yeah, no piano. You can even when you hear the song, you can see this guy, the amateur, or the person trying to make it really sound good. Of course, yeah.
Kati abantu, what was the feedback on YouTube from your friends? What?
I was surprised. Actually, that's why I was encouraged to even do more, because people were like, "Oh wow, we can relate with this song," because Nakolo Limbanga about the lockdown, and we are in lockdown, so people could really feel and relate. Because I was like, "Yeah, we're in a lockdown. We can't do this. We can't do that. Blah 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 blah." This was a very interesting story for the people. So feedback eri mulungi nnyo, and I was like, "Okay, I want to do more."
Oh, so chine chipiking
Speaking, and then okay, now I want to tell stories about where I come from. So how am I gonna do that?
mba ndi awo nga nali wa John Beachside. I remember just ajja agamba bana waliwo abaana oba bali mu nsi bankoledde ka challenge ebiseera ebyo balina olimba lwa omoma
Yeah, I remember.
kati atuwa challenge ngenda okufunira mu challenge nga tesiraba Sharifu.
I remember the challenge.
So, so even that yali lockdown.
Yeah, yali lockdown. Yeah.
Era ng'okyakola bintu ebimu. Ekiseera mu lockdown wagezaako ebintu bingi.
I tried, of course, different things, and ngezaako kulaba, but it was more Ugandan based. I was like, I'm either gonna promote Ugandan music, or I'm gonna do it myself and still promote it. So I was like making challenges on Ugandan music, reacting to them, like showcasing what Uganda has, because no one was doing it in Europe.
Wait a bit. Like, was Uganda so good for you to carry it at heart to that level?
It was, but also I saw the this bridge which had to be made between Uganda and Europe, which wasn't there yet. I was like, somebody had to do it. If it's not gonna be me, it has to be somebody else, but I have to start.
Wow. Wow. That's nice. Banayi, abantu abakola patriotism ndowooza mulabye abantu abaagala ensi yaabwe. Afro Papi agamba ekimukozesa kino, ekimukozesa ennyimba zino, ekyamukozesa bino, ekyamukozesa actually ekimuconcentrating sa ku Uganda singa asobola okubeera bridge wakati wa Uganda ne Europe. That's wonderful. Kikinene nnyo.
That's the goal.
So otandika okuyimba bakuwadde erinnya lya Afro Papi, okoze oluyimba olusooka, okoze video, buli omu aba ne home base. Uganda Bebe Cool fe abantu bakimanyi nti is an uptown artist. Akuba Bantinda, Kiwatule, Kololo, Naggulu n'ebirala. Bobby Wine abantu bakimanyi nti ye yali muntu we wa ghetto downtown. Akuba Kamocha, Kalere awo n'ebitundu ebiriraanyeewo. Kamiri bawizo biki buli omu ayina
fan base
kati fan base ye Budaki oba fan base ye Europe yeriwa?
Fan base in Europe, actually I would say nina fan base nene nye Europe kusinga even Uganda currently, because in Europe I'm doing something no one else was doing, and the sound I'm bringing is unique for their ears. They haven't had it yet. So the way I mix my Uganda into these international Afro beats and the message, the culture, the videos, the traditional dancers, chibanyumira nnyo. So that's why my most fan base is based in Europe, I would say.
So katundu kikogamba nti kano wano bwe nyingira wano bwe mbeere Europe kubanga njagala oyinza okugira oti nga ngudde mu Amsterdam. Kati manje njagala kumanya nti bw'obeera nga bw'ogaa nti bw'obeera ekisaasi wano n'oyogera Afro Papi buli omu ajja kugamba oyo tumumanyi abeera wali oba oyo tumumanyi star waffe. Which that one place or a street can be or anything where you can say when you mention my name there in Dutch.
Wotuke Rotterdam. Spelled Rotterdam.
Esebo.
You say Afro Papi. That's it. They have 30 places. Afro Papi, are you guys, brother? Come here.
Wow.
5-star service.
Wow.
Yes.
So why why did you like continue with the music and all that? Because I mean wali ochikola for fun.
Yeah.
Neka kata tochitaddemu nnyo sente you're doing it. Okay, it's more kisukka okubeera fun.
Yeah.
Okuba nti you just doing it for fun.
Yeah.
Kuba nkulaba nga investinga mu sente, traveling at different countries, okola videos ez'amaanyi, expensive audios. Okay, what kiki ekyakusikiriza noga nti kati ntegedde?
Nalabanga waliwo space y'amaanyi nnyo over doing it in a better way, because I didn't and so government I didn't like the way our Ugandan music was represented in Europe or in the diaspora, because when I came there I tried to see what community do we have where Ugandan music played, and you could barely see anything. Then this cannot be. When you hear the Nigerians, if there are Afrobeats everywhere, like here, there, like these guys are all over the place. What are we doing? So then no, we need to do something about this. So it's champion your courage to move on and push and be like, you know what, we can do it. I'm ready. I'm stepping forward. I was they just join in and even maybe pass me or push forward, but we gotta start. And now I'm seeing kids like Joshua Baraka, they are doing it, and it's going. The music has now crossed borders. It's everywhere in Europe. Shout out to Joshua Baraka, he's doing an amazing job as well. So, Checho, that's the end goal. If we can if we can be like 10, 20 artists from Uganda who are doing what Joshua is doing, Ugandan music is gonna go everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah.
So kakati essaawa zino oyagala kubeera, because buli omu akuba. Abaana bakuba wano, abaana bakuba eyo n'ebirala. Wa oyagala okukuba okusinga? Oyagala kukuba Uganda tutye ensi, oba oyagala kukuba ng'ova wano ogenda eri, oba oyagala kukuba eri ng'ojja wano?
Actually, it's kibuuzo kirungi, because when I started, for me the goal was never to be famous or kuba Uganda. The goal was to have the music play,
and that's all
in the side. So, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm still Ugandan. So, what's the point of me being super famous in Europe, and when I come back home, no one knows who Afro Papi is? So that's why I started rethinking the whole strategy and be like, you know what, I have to go back to my people, also have these conversations, have these interviews, let them know what I'm doing for our industry back in Europe, so that